The government is doing everything they can to ensure that the stranded citizens abroad are being looked after. No, they're not. Hey guys, my name is Shelby Downey and welcome back or to my channel. If this is the first time you are seeing me, hello. I have been in Portugal for 2 months. 2 months I've been in Portugal. It was supposed to be a 2-week holiday. Coronavirus, lockdown, I can't get home. 2 months later, here I am. So me and my family and friends have been joking about me moving to Portugal because I swear by the time I eventually get home, I'm gonna have citizenship here because I'm... So there's a few things that I just wanted to update you guys on, touch base a little bit with this whole me stranded in Portugal situation. Because there's a lot of misinformation, communication going on. So the first thing that I want to address, right, is that I've been to the embassy. I went to the embassy before lockdown in South Africa even happened, okay? I've been to the embassy, they're not helping. They're saying that there's nothing they can do without DIRCO, which is in South Africa, giving them a directive to do anything, right? Okay, so embassy is not helping whatsoever. I have been literally emailing them almost every single day to no conclusion. Friends, family members, everybody, they've been phoning DIRCO, been phoning the embassy. There's a lot of these repatriation flights happening from Doha and London and all these places, and as much as I wish I could get to them, I can't, and here's why. I came to Portugal on a Portuguese visa, right? Not a Schengen visa. So I cannot leave Portugal. I cannot get outside of Portugal. Therefore, whatever flight that I go on, it needs to be either a straight flight or a flight to Doha with a connecting flight, right? They are not letting me go to London or Frankfurt or anything like that. Now, I have emailed the embassy, phoned embassy, right? They said that they cannot grant me a transit visa due to coronavirus, right? They have closed any visa applications, transit applications. They're not doing any of that during this pandemic, which I personally think is bullshit because all I'm trying to do is just get home, okay? They're not giving anything, okay? Then let's talk about some things, okay? So I'm sure you guys, if you follow the news, you would have heard that Doha and Qatar Airways was doing repatriation flights. Okay, I've heard about this and I went to the embassy and I was like, listen, bear in mind, the embassy is still closed in Portugal, right? The South African embassy in Portugal is closed, okay? So I've emailed them, right? And my boyfriend phoned them. Yeah, we've done literally everything we can. Anyway, back to the thing. So I emailed the embassy and I was like, listen, I've heard about these flights that are happening, like what's happening with them kind of thing. And the lady from the embassy told me that the South African government has not given them any permission to enter South Africa. So they can try, but they're not going to get into South Africa. And what ended up happening, the flight took off from Doha. It had to turn around midway because South Africa would not grant them permission to enter the country. Now, a lot of these flights are happening with repatriation flights because these airlines and stuff are selling these repatriation flights, but they're not getting permission yet from the government. Now, I was also a part of this other group that kind of, it was in London, and they basically were organizing this chartered repatriation flights. They got permission and stuff from the government, and that happened, but I couldn't get to London. So, I'm still here. Another thing that happened, right, a US repatriation flight landed in South Africa and they were left stranded on the tarmac. Yes, on the tarmac. Not even inside the airport. They had no access to any clean running water, food, nothing like that. They were literally left on the tarmac, okay? Also, right, one of the quarantine facilities that the government are putting repats in, right, okay, rotting food was served to them, water with mold in it, rats and mice in the mattresses, and cockroaches, and just like disgusting. Like it's so disgusting to think that a government would like subject their citizens to that. And like you see on the news that the government is doing everything they can to ensure that the stranded citizens abroad are being looked after. No, they're not. I literally told the embassy, I'm running out of money, I'm not sure where I'm gonna have a place to stay, to eat, etc, etc. She literally said to me, ask family. Like, how is this doing everything they can to ensure that their citizens are being looked after and made as comfortable as possible? It's honestly ridiculous. And let's talk about the price of these repatriation flights, okay? 30K for a repatriation flight. Why is the government not funding these repatriation flights? We're literally stranded in a foreign country with an exchange rate that is so ridiculous that I fucking don't know how we're surviving. And we're having to pay 30K just to get home. And then I saw this tweet that somebody was like, oh well, if you're overseas you can afford 30K. Bitch, I paid 7K for a return flight here, okay? Granted, I didn't return, but still, I did not budget fucking 30K for a flight. And that 30K is literally from one airport to South Africa, and that one airport is not in Lisbon, right? So I'm gonna have to fly somewhere else first, which is probably gonna be another like 15K. So we're looking at like 45 to 50K just for me to get home. Where are we supposed to get that kind of money? Like, it is honestly ridiculous, guys. Like, it is so ridiculous, and I am like, it just is so frustrating because like me and my family have exhausted so many different options trying to get me home, and nothing is helping, guys. When I say I'm trying to get home, I'm trying to get home. So I just want you guys just to be a little bit considerate next time you know somebody abroad and you're like, just get a flight home. I'm not kidding. So many people have messaged me and just been like, why don't you just get a repatriation flight? I would have gotten one if A, I could get there, if B, I could afford it, and C, if there even was one. Okay, and now what I mean by if there even was one. The embassy. So many people that we have reached out to and spoken to, they say just wait if there is gonna be a repatriation flight. If there is one, in brackets. It's honestly just ridiculous. I feel like I'm just gonna live here now. I'm gonna get a job here. I'm just, yeah. I mean, by the time I get home, I'm probably gonna have citizenship. So I mean, yeah. Anyway, guys, this is just an update on me being stranded in Portugal, and I hope you enjoyed my little rant about the South African government and the embassy. Yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, leave a comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel. Give me something to do that I'm stuck here. Let me entertain you guys. Let me know what you guys want me to make video wise, and I will do so. And yeah, guys, until my next video, stay safe, and yeah. Okay, bye.